Mars has such a problem that it can neither be fixed by the power of science nor by any other way. It is said that Mars is a lifeless planet, where life is not naturally possible. Scientists have found ways to keep humans alive there with the help of technology. But the new center of human hopes, this silent red planet, probably has some other plans. Here a dangerous phenomenon is found, which has already taken the life of NASA's Opportunity rover. Welcome once again to All About Mars Surface videos. Viewers, before discussing this special problem of Mars, we need to know why we are risking everything and placing our hopes on a barren planet 210 million kilometers away. Look, scientists believe that all the natural resources that humans have on Earth are slowly running out. Glaciers are melting, rivers are drying up, and living near the equator is becoming more difficult day by day. According to estimates, by the year 2100, even if we manage to control the greenhouse effect, still a large portion of the world's glaciers will have melted, because of which fresh water will become rare. But apart from all this, if any such disaster comes to our world, like a dangerous pandemic, global nuclear war, or an asteroid impact, then there will be no other option left to move human civilization forward. And just like dinosaurs disappeared from the world, the same can happen to humans. To avoid this day, the search for a second home has been going on for many years. And this second home will not be on Earth, but on Mars. So we humans intend to build a human colony on Mars, and perhaps we may succeed in fulfilling this dream. For this mission, scientists have chosen our neighboring planet Mars, because Mars and Earth share many features. For example, the length of a day on Mars, which is called a sol, is approximately 24.6 hours. That is only 36 minutes longer than a day on Earth. On Mars, just like Earth, different seasons have been observed, such as summers, winters, autumn, and spring. But these seasons are longer compared to Earth, because a year on Mars is also longer. Just like Earth, ancient rivers, lakes, and signs of ice have been found on Mars. Apart from this, Mars also has poles. Just like Earth has north and south poles, and these are also covered with ice. Mountains, valleys, deserts, and volcanoes. All of these exist on Earth and on Mars as well. In fact, the largest volcano in the solar system is also on Mars, which is called Olympus Mons. And finally, even if small, Mars also has gravity and an atmosphere. Considering all these features, Mars has been chosen for human colonization. Now, although Mars is an Earth-like planet, it is not completely Earth. For example, traces of frozen water have been found there. But this water does not flow in liquid form in rivers and streams, that it can simply be taken and used. Extracting this ice from Martian soil and making it usable will also require many pieces of equipment. Similarly, the second most important thing for humans is oxygen, which is 20% in the air around us in Earth's atmosphere. In Mars's atmosphere, there is only 0.13% oxygen, and the remaining 99.87% is carbon dioxide. Advanced systems will also be needed there to produce oxygen. And the most important thing, on Mars, even during the day, the temperature is very cold, often up to -6 degrees Celsius, and at night, it becomes even colder. To protect the human body, strong protective suits and heat shelters will be required. And yes, even if everything is available there, you still cannot move freely. Because Mars does not have its own strong magnetic field that can protect humans from the dangerous radiation of the sun. If protection from the sun's radiation is not ensured on Mars, it can cause diseases like cancer. Now, to deal with all these problems, the scientific community has been working for many years. For example, to produce oxygen on Mars, there is NASA's project named MOXIE, which is working on making oxygen from carbon dioxide on Mars. MOXIE will compress and heat this CO2 gas and extract oxygen from it. This process will require electricity, which will be generated from solar panels. Similarly, to protect from cold, scientists have designed inflatable habitats and underground bases. The idea is to build these bases in the deserts of Mars or under mountains. To protect from radiation, either bunkers will be made from Martian soil or specially designed heavy shielded suits and shelters will be prepared. Some people suggest that caves on Mars can also be used. For solving the water problem on Mars, a method also exists. As you know that ice is present beneath the surface of Mars, NASA and the European Space Agency are developing drilling and heating technologies to extract water. This water will be used for drinking, farming, and oxygen production. Solutions for oxygen, water, radiation, and cold are done. But to keep a human colony alive, one last thing is needed, which is food. So let us tell you that the concept of controlled environment agriculture has also been prepared. That is, sealed greenhouses where air, water, and light will all be under artificial control. These experiments have been successfully carried out by NASA in Antarctica and on the International Space Station. But on Mars, there is also one such problem whose solution has not yet been found. And that problem is dust storms. The red and deserted face of Mars, at first glance, presents a silent, lifeless scene. Looking at the pictures, this planet seems like a peaceful and lifeless place. Deserts spread everywhere, rocks and the sound of light wind as if time has stopped here. But in this video, look, something is emerging on the horizon of Mars, a terrifying wall. This is nothing else but a storm on Mars, and this is not an ordinary dust storm. The sublimation of dry ice, that is the direct conversion of frozen CO2 ice into gas, creates such strong winds that the most dangerous storms ignite on Mars. These storms do not just cover an area the size of a city or a continent, but engulf the entire planet. And these superstorms appear on Mars approximately every 3 years. The dust in these storms becomes so dense that sunlight cannot reach the ground for months, and this is a big danger for human technology. From solar panels to communication systems, everything can fail. If humans want to build a colony on Mars, they will have to face these storms. But the problem is that we still have not understood the real cause of these storms. Maybe we have some idea about it, but if we could not stop such storms on Earth, then what to say about Mars? Mars was not always a victim of dust storms. Once this planet was also green and full of life, where there was a dense atmosphere and water flowed. But over millions and billions of years, Mars dried up, and its atmosphere gradually disappeared into space. Today, the atmosphere of Mars is only 1%, which is almost nothing compared to Earth. But these dust storms do not occur just because Mars is dry. Scientists believe that a major reason behind these storms is the temperature of Mars. Look, when the atmosphere is dense, it blocks the heat of the sun and also absorbs the heat of the ground. But because the atmosphere of Mars is very thin, that is why during the day, if you stand there, your feet will feel around 23 degrees Celsius, while near your head, there will be freezing temperature. This is because the atmosphere is too thin to absorb the heat of the ground. This huge difference in temperature creates strong winds, and winds bring storms. On Earth, storms bring clouds with them. But on Mars, instead of clouds, there is dust. Once this dust becomes part of the air, due to low gravity, it does not return to the ground for months, because of which not for days, but for months, a layer of dust remains around Mars. During dust storms, wind speed on Mars reaches up to 160 kilometers per hour. Such strong winds on Earth blow away roofs of houses. Billboards and trees get uprooted. But we are not in danger from the strong winds of Mars at all, because these winds have no power. For comparison, the wind of 100 kilometers per hour on Mars has the strength of only 10 kilometers per hour wind on Earth. And the reason is the thin atmosphere there. We are not in danger from the winds there, but from the sunlight being blocked due to these dust storms. Because till now, all the solutions to keep a human colony alive there revolve around solar power. And if we do not get solar power for many months, then life there can stop. On January 24th, 2004, NASA's Opportunity rover lands on Mars. Its mission was only for 90 days, but for the next 15 years, it kept doing different experiments on the surface of Mars. But one day, it faced a very large dust storm. In 2018, for the first time, NASA realized how dangerous Mars dust storms can be. During this time, the sunlight falling on Opportunity's solar panels decreased by up to 96%, and now its battery was also not able to charge. In these pictures taken by Opportunity, it can be seen how much sunlight was blocked by dust clouds during 30 days. For some months, Opportunity supported NASA, but after that, it went into deep sleep mode. NASA tried to contact it for months, but no response came.